Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Stick around and see me turn this slab of spalted birch into a small beehive shaped jewellery box. I decided to make the centre of the jewellery box a hexagon shape out of separate hardwood. This was for looks for one thing, but also for strength. Spalted birch isn't particularly strong, and this was actually going on the lathe, so it had to be strong enough. So making the hexagon out of Padauk would also make a very strong core for the box. All I'm doing here is using the table saw to cut a 30-degree angle on both sides of this strip, and then I cut each piece down to 100mm, and then it's really just a case of just gluing them together. It's very simple. I find the easiest way to glue this type of thing up is, as you see here, with the masking tape. All you got to do is get them stuck nice and close together, a small amount of glue down in between every gap. I'm putting too much here, you'll see it's going to splurge out everywhere, and then it's just a case of rolling it up. And then the masking tape will secure it, and just leave it to dry. base and the first 2 layers were to be glued up initially. By having the individual layers, having them glued to each other and to the hexagon shape in the centre, I'm hoping that will really increase the strength of the whole piece. Also, to reduce any movement that may occur in the spalted birch. So hopefully by this way it should be a much stabler piece. The lid is 3 layers glued up in exactly the same way, just without the central core. I'm not gluing on the 3rd layer as yet. It fits. I'm just putting it in place just so I can clamp everything down and it keeps everything in the right shape. I need to fit the lock to the 3rd layer before I glue that in place. It was really important to get this mounted on the lathe exactly central, so you can see I've got a small dowel sticking out the base plate in the centre there, and I drilled a very small hole in the base layer of the beehive itself. That way I know I'm mounting it dead centre. If I hadn't done this and I'd mounted it off centre, when the box was opened, the internal hexagon would have not been centralised within the box. As I was only putting one hinge on this, I decided that it needed to be a quality hinge, so I chose this 95-degree stop hinge from Brusso. This also allows us to not have to support the lid when it's open. To line the hinge up correctly on the lid, I stuck a piece of double-sided tape onto the top of the hinge, put it into place in the base, and pushed down the lid on top. And as you'll see, it gave me a perfect positioning. I just marked around it with a knife and fitted the hinge the same way as I did to the base. The lock latch was lined up in a similar manner by putting it in place on the lock and then actually pushing the lid down onto it, and it left an impression actually in the lid, so I knew exactly where it needed to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, then please press the like button and maybe consider subscribing. See you next time. Thank you.